I would say very serious. We know that Mikel Arteta is looking to strengthen down that left-hand side. We were talking earlier in the window about potentially some interest in Real Madrid star Rodrigo. We know that Arsenal have a list of targets, and we also understand that Eberechi Eze is one of those players that they are very much interested in at the moment. There's been no formal club-to-club contacts at this stage, but with 2 years left on his current Crystal Palace deal and a rumoured release clause, which we understand to be around £60 million with £8 million in add-ons, that makes a player of his calibre, quality, experience, know-how, particularly down that left-hand side. You've seen it in performances for England as well, of interest for a side like Arsenal. We also know that Tottenham are also interested in Eze as well. Imagine that, two of the North London sides going toe-to-toe for someone of his quality. So, yeah, this is going to be one to watch, one to keep an eye on. He's got 2 years left on his current deal. And normally you get to that point where you either sign a new contract or the club sells you. And you get the feeling, with all the noise about Eze over the course of this summer, even at this early stage, he could be one of those players that makes a move.
Yeah, and you understand why. Such a high-quality player, creates chances, disrupts play for the opposition. But, James, why is that left wing position such an issue, or such a point of Mikel Arteta trying to replace what he's got at the moment? Is it that bad? Is he in that bad of a position?
Arsenal are constantly trying to strive to improve in every single area of the pitch. And when you look at what they've been getting on the left-hand side of the pitch, you can understand why they'd look to strengthen there. I think when you look at Arsenal from an attacking perspective, they were down 22 goals last season on the previous campaign, just 69 goals in total across the 38 Premier League matches. I think when you look at that left side in particular, and you look at Gabriel Martinelli in particular, I think it's fair to say they're not getting what they could be on that left-hand side of the pitch. When you look at that 22-23 season where Arsenal came very close to winning the Premier League title, you had Martinelli scoring 15 goals, you had goals from Ødegaard and Saga as well, which got Arsenal so close to winning the Premier League title. But when you look at the last 2 seasons, Martinelli has scored 14 goals across 2 seasons, less than he did in the previous campaign. And in terms of the assists, he's not necessarily producing those numbers as well. From a creative point of view, 575 minutes per assist in the Premier League last season. He's taking less shots from the left-hand side as he was in the previous campaigns. Yes, he shared minutes with the likes of Leandro Trossard and at times Raheem Sterling last season. I think it's fair to say Arsenal are still pleased with what Gabriel Martinelli has done for Arsenal. He's still just 24 years of age. He's still a player who has yet to reach his peak. But you can understand, as Arsenal look to try and get closer and closer to winning a Premier League title and winning major silverware, that is an area of the pitch where they think maybe they can get slightly more than they are right now. Without saying it's over for Martinelli, they look at their options.